What's up, YouTube? Combat here, and today I want to talk about Black Ops 2 and the whole Call of Duty series. And the truth of the matter is, this has been a series I've fallen in love with over time. I did play Call of Duty 4 back in 2007, 2008. However, I didn't fall in love with this series until 2009 with Modern Warfare 2. And it seemed for a good stretch of 4 years, we got good Call of Duty after good Call of Duty after good Call of Duty after good Call of Duty. However, in recent years, it hasn't been the same. I think you could talk to anybody who's been playing the series since 2007, and they'd say Call of Duty was great from 2007 to 2012. They'd say probably somewhere between there. Obviously, Ghost was a major flop. Advanced Warfare wasn't that good for the majority of fans. Black Ops 3 was a decent title, but I don't believe it was great. I don't believe Call of Duty was great during Black Ops 3. And then with Infinite Warfare, it's been a divided community ever since that game's been released, and that's disappointing. The thing with Black Ops 2, which made it so good, was it divided the community, but unified it at the same time. People agreed that things were overpowered and stupid like the snipers and shotguns, but people also fell in love with the pick 10 system and the score streak system that were implemented in this game. The other thing that people fell in love with was the competitive scene during this title. I remember watching Call of Duty Championships during the Black Ops 2 days, and it was probably the most exciting, intense Call of Duty I've ever watched. Watching the games now just aren't the same. I remember just losing my mind watching Optic and Envy go at it, and it was awesome to watch. It was really the turning point for pro teams in Call of Duty. It was the first time we really saw them come to prominence. And the last time I remember being so excited about a competitive scene in a game was back with Halo 3. And that's what happened to this series, is it tried to move too much towards the competitive scene and left behind casual players. Now, not every title did this, but unfortunately, when you go back and you play Ghosts or Advanced Warfare, they're just not very good games. Then you play Black Ops 3, and sure, it's fine, it's a decent game, it's good, but it's not great. The last time Call of Duty was great was this game right here, Black Ops 2. There's a lot of things about this game that I love, and there's a lot of things that I miss about Call of Duty that were in this game. Well, boots on the ground for one. The fact that every gun I picked up seemed to be enjoyable, seemed to be able to be used, and it didn't seem that the game was dominated by a certain gun in a certain class. Sure, the snipers and shotguns, as I mentioned before, seemed overpowered at times, but there was no Brecci in this game. There was no gun that everyone used because it was more powerful than all the other guns. There's no BAL 96. There was no NV4. There was nothing like that in this game. Every gun seemed to have its purpose, seemed to have its use. And once Treyarch put in more care and time into patching this game and buffing the ARs, because I do remember a time when the MTAR, the Type 25, were not viable guns in this game, but then they became viable towards the end of this game's lifecycle. And truth be told, I think this game is still very much alive, showing a community of around 20,000 players. It's insane that this is the last game we have player population for. It's crazy to think that we haven't been able to see how many people are online for quite some time. And it's insane to know that a game that came out in 2012 still has a healthy community with it. Because I can remember getting into lobbies in this game and having an absolute blast, whether it was playing Search and Destroy and trying to shoot people from cross-map on Hijack using a crossbow hiding behind a riot shield, or just clutching a huge 4-man in Search and Destroy, playing crazy in Domination, getting a fucking swarm. Those types of things made this game great. The thing that helped Call of Duty so much in Black Ops 2 was the fact that it was Call of Duty. What we've seen in recent years has gotten away from what Call of Duty was, especially in its heyday from 2009 to 2012. It's not the same badassery game where you work so hard to get that kill streak, and that kill streak puts in work. Think of the Lightning Strike and the Hellstorm missile from Black Ops 2, and then compare those to the ones in Black Ops 3. They're not the same. They're a little bit weaker. It seems that Call of Duty has slowly, over time, taken away the powerfulness of their kill streaks. I would love to see powerful kill streaks return. I talked about in my COD 2017 video that this is one of the things that needs to come back. Boots on the ground needs to come back. But it was the fact that Black Ops 2 was released and it was a complete game. This game was so good upon release, was so much fun to play from the moment it popped in, and I didn't like it at first. I'll be honest there. I did not like this game until about January 2013, when it really, for me, became the game to play. I hadn't had so much enjoyment playing Call of Duty since the Modern Warfare 2 era. And I loved Modern Warfare 3, and I loved Black Ops 1, but there was no game I wanted to play more than Black Ops 2. And that spoke to me, the fact that this series seemed, after so long, to be getting better, and then to only fall flat once Ghosts and Advanced Warfare and Black Ops 3 and Infinite Warfare were released. I remember a time when I loved staying up till 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning playing this game, going to school the next day tired as fuck, but I knew it was all worth it because I just mastered Prestige in Black Ops 3 and then reset my stats. It was cool, it was awesome, and I miss those days. I want to return to the times when Call of Duty was great, when Call of Duty pulled you in and wanted you to play. I had that feeling for a little bit with Modern Warfare Remastered, and it really kind of fell off when the supply drop system was implemented. And I don't blame the supply drop system, but it really just took me out of playing Call of Duty. I don't know why that was, but I can still return to Black Ops 2 and want to play it more and more and more because it is such an enjoyable experience. And that's what Call of Duty needs to be. Even through all of its bullshit and its unfair and its unbalanced bullshit, it can still be a fun game, and that's what made Black Ops 2 so great. Is it infuriated you every time you got quickscoped when the guy missed you by a mile, but you still wanted to play. Every time a Remington guy would eat 10 shots and then hit you with one and kill you instantly. It was frustrating, but it was fun. There was something about this game, and I think it starts with map design. I think it starts with player models. I think everything about this game worked. The maps in this game are probably some of the best in the series. This map in particular, Standoff, is one of my favorites. And the truth of the matter is, we have not seen map design like this since. Lackluster maps have been part of the reason I think Call of Duty's been dying. They're just not fun to play, they're not enjoyable. This game has plenty of enjoyable maps, plenty of fun to play maps, and that's what aids this game into making it great. I'm not here trying to advocate and say this game has, holds a candle over all the other games. All I'm saying, it was the last time this series was really in its prime. It's fallen out of it, and I want to see it return. I want to see it get back to where it was, because this was as good as Call of Duty gets right here, Black Ops 2. And this time, in this era, it was great, and I would love to see it return to that. And it might be a far-fetched idea thinking we can ever reach that again. It might be a far-fetched idea thinking that this is a possibility. Maybe Call of Duty is dying, maybe Call of Duty is dead, and we'll never see it return to this. But all I'll know and all I'll remember is all the good times I had playing Black Ops 2. Goofing around with friends, finding glitches, trying to kill campers, trying to kill boosters. All those things made this game enjoyable. That's what made Modern Warfare 2 enjoyable, was the fact that it almost had another community inside of it. It wasn't just, let's go play the game. There was boosters, there was people being idiots, and it was so much fun. And it was frustrating, but it was fun. It seems nowadays that Call of Duty's taken those elements out, taken the elements of understanding map design and understanding different corridors to take. It's almost like everything's holding your hand through it. This was really the last time I felt that the drop shot was a very good thing to use. It made you a better player. But overall, guys, Black Ops 2 was the last time this series was great, and I want to see it return to it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, can you please hit that like button? If you want to see more from me, please hit that subscribe button. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on when you thought the last great Call of Duty was, what you thought about Black Ops 2, what your favorite Call of Duty is. Let me know with a comment down below. And until next time, guys, Combat signing off. Peace.